have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Washington Wizards come in for this one. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Take a look at the Jazz.
And keep in mind, just the two-game season series. This is their final game against this group, and they're looking to duplicate the outcome of that first contest where they played a terrific ball game.
And they better be ready for a counterpunch. They're going to see some adjustments, and then they will have to respond.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Ingram with the steal. Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
That is a thunderous finish. Sky's the limit for young Mr. Howard.
Pass to Lillard. The three, and it's sent back by Howard. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. About a minute played so far here in the first. Now here's Duncan. A second chance effort. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Dwight Howard.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan just too much for the D to handle.
Greg, you look at Alperen Schenker. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Garland with the bucket.
And how about the soft touch by Garland with the nice floater up over the top of the defense.
Ingram outside. To the paint, and stolen by Barnes. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Launches a three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Screen by Howard. Outside, Barrett. Clock at 6. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, that could take him off the floor. Not what he wanted right there. 2 fouls in the first quarter.
And it's the Jazz's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Garland, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Stolen by Garland. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player, he said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Guys?
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
Wizards making a switch here. Jazz leading by 6. Garland with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Tips it. And Butler with the second chance points.
And Butler just making so many winning plays right now, including outworking everybody on the glass.
It's Barrett on the wing. Here's Curry with the 3. And the rebound goes to Duncan. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Garland with the bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And again, Washington no good. Over in the corner, Lillard. It's stolen by Curry. And here's Ingram from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And Damian Lillard throws it down home.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. A 12-point game. There's a screen by Robinson. Pulls it from 20. Not going to go that time.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And so it's Damian Lillard making the... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Count the basket. Harris has got his first basket of the night. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Wizards trail by 13. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Ingram inside. Harris outside. 6 to shoot to the left wing. Robinson with the clock winding down. Second shot opportunity. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Utah leading by 13. Fears with it. Robinson picks him up. And a wide open look for Portis. Hands it from downtown. Portis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And maybe more than any team in the West, the Jazz really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside, Levine. Top of the key. The putback. And Fears pulls it down. 4-on-3 break. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
With the drive, Portis for 3. And Zach LaVine pulls it down. Ahead. Rebound, Utah. Oubre inside. From the arc. And Salon gets it to go. Salon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
It's Curry outside, and the 3 ball is good. Curry's got 6.
And if you let Curry get that shot off, you might as well ring it up.
It's stolen by Barrett. And here we go. For the finish. And Howard with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And how about the last 5 made shots? All been 3. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And that's now his 4th turnover. He's just been too careless with the basketball.
Utah leading by 18. Pass to Lillard. Barnes, right side. The kick outside to Butler. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Butler's got his 2nd basket of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
3-pointer. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Oh, there was no doubt Barrett was going to flush that one.
Here's Garland. Pass to Lillard. And the call will be against Harris. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
All right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that 3rd before the half.
Brandon Ingram.
At the elbow, it's Lillard. Kicks it out to Garland. From outside the arc. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. You know, Tim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package, or he can pound it on your head.
The kick out to Barnes. Here's Duncan. Washington with the rebound. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team, and Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. With the putback.
And that's all created by Barrett right there. That's an extra possession simply with effort.
And stolen by Lillard. Lets it fly from 18. That's good on the jump shot. Lillard's got 13.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Here's Garland. Banked in off the glass. He's got 6.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
On the way, Harris. Butler with the steal. Pass to Garland. No good on the triple.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Levine, that's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7'1", Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
They set the pick. Levine for three. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Utah leading by 18. Garland. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And, GA, you think about high-skill-level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Substitution on the court. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Down low. Slam call, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Bobby Portis.
And Howard's still a forceful finisher around the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Outside Portis. The long distance three is there. Portis has got 9.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Screen by Howard. They kick it out to Green. Nice ball movement by Washington. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Howard. Washington needs to get a shot off here. They get it back. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And I have no doubt Howard is going to be a good offensive rebounder. The only question is how good.
Up top, Portis. And there's another one for the Jam. 55 seconds left to play in the third. It's Curry outside. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 9.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense is starting to show signs of life.
This is Spears at his best, using that elusive speed of his to inflict damage on the drive.
They double-team Curry to the inside. Kick out to Levine. A 3-ball. And again, Washington with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Takes a 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Utah Jazz in command with a 6.
35.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. Pass to Garland. No good on the 3. Wizards trailed by 16. Outside Curry. And here is Ingram. Curry deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Garland. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And it goes out of bounds. That one on Harris.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Down low. Out to Duncan. And Duncan gets double teamed. Left side, Butler. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Butler's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Jazz. Outside, Levine. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lets it go from deep. And it's Lillard missing. Wizards trailed by 19. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Sinks the three-pointer.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Garland attacking. Nobody near Barnes. The long shot, no good. Curry outside from deep. Curry making it look so easy.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Barnes up again. Oh, sticks the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now Levine. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
Lillard left side. And he hits from 17.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Curry on the wing. Screen by Howard. Outside Curry. No good from 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Duncan. And here is Garland. 5 to shoot. 14 feet away. Can't get it to go. Wizards trailed by 17.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Jazz.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Lillard.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Lillard with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. That one drops.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
It's Garland with the ball for Utah. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Howard with the steal. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one